Welcome back to Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. Special welcome to our Patreon patrons. Thank you. You're getting this stuff real time because you're paying for it and you deserve it. Our YouTube subscribers, same thing. You're paying for it, you deserve it. Our Twitch Prime members who have linked their Amazon Prime account, easy and free, and you get the content quicker. And if you don't have a Twitch account and you know somebody who has a Prime account, create a Twitch account, make it happen. Link your account. I'm sure your parents have Prime. There's 235 million Prime members out there. You must have one. You just don't know it. Link those. We get paid. It costs you nothing. It's included in the price of admission. Okay, my buddy McWomble from SIFTD has a question. FIFA, which isn't what they're going to call it after this year, recently said that the best quality soccer game will always be the one with the FIFA name on it. Of course FIFA said that. What are your thoughts on FIFA being able to produce a football game to the same or better quality than EA every 12 months? I suspect when it realizes it's not able to deliver the licensed name out to mobile developers to produce microtransaction-fueled mobile games, reach a significantly bigger market. What do you think is going to happen? Okay, FIFA's really stupid, and I'm not really good with compliments, but EA's been really smart here. Back in 2005, it might have been 2004, Take-Two decided that they were going to make a whole sports division, and they literally made college basketball, college football, NBA, NFL for sure, maybe baseball, but all of them were 2K. So they charged $20 for the games, for physical disc, real games, full-blown visual concepts made them. They were really good games, and they crushed EA. They didn't sell more units than EA. The 1 + 1 equaled 1.2. So they took 50% of EA's market share. It was terrible. So EA ran out immediately and signed an NFL exclusive and then made FIFA exclusive. The NBA wouldn't do an exclusive. NCAA football ended up pricing itself out of the market in basketball, and EA stopped making those games. So what we learned from that Take-Two experiment was that exclusive licenses are great if you have it, and they suck if you don't. And non-exclusive licenses, which is what NBA was, allow the underdog, Take-Two, to take over and beat the incumbent, which was EA, NBA Live, which isn't even made anymore. I mean, EA gave up because they suck so bad. And so FIFA has been exclusive for however many years, 20 years. And FIFA went to EA and said, we want to jack up the price of the license. And EA said no. What FIFA should have said was, you're paying X for the license, let's just say, 15%. I mean, unfortunately, they pay FIFA, they pay every single professional soccer league, and they pay the players. So FIFA probably literally gets like 10%. It's not that big a number. But FIFA probably said 10% is going to 12%, and EA should have said no. But we'll pay you 8%, and you can do a non-exclusive license. Now, who knows if EA proposed that or if FIFA proposed that, and EA said no? Who knows? But the fact is that FIFA can have its cake and eat it too by doing a non-exclusive license with EA and letting them use the FIFA name and charging less, because 8% of something is better than 100% of nothing. And then FIFA can take as long as it takes to let another studio develop a soccer game. It's possible they offered it and EA said no because they didn't want competition, but by saying no, they're going to get competition, right? If they say yes and it's not exclusive, they have to wait. They have at least a 3-year head start while somebody else develops a soccer game. And the only company that would do it is Take-Two. I mean, Konami already makes one that's shitty. So maybe. But FIFA should have just cut the price to whatever it took to get EA to say yes, and they didn't, so they were stupid. Then they go around and you're quoting them that the best soccer game will be the one with the name on it. Not if it's a piece of shit, it won't be. It doesn't matter what you call a piece of crap. You can put Nike on flip-flops and it doesn't make them better than Olokai, which is what I wear. It doesn't matter what you call something. If it's a piece of crap, it's a piece of crap. So what's going to happen is EA's going to go to EA Sports Football Club, or FC. I didn't say the word football club. And their sales will drop a little bit. And 3 years, FIFA will announce that Take-Two's ready to make a FIFA game, and it'll be okay because Take-Two's good. And it'll cut into EA's share, and we'll see what happens. By then, my guess is that FIFA is currently configured by EA is going to move into Ultimate Team only, and Ultimate Team is going to be persistent year-round, just like I said with GTA in a prior episode. And there may or may not be a single-player simulation game, but it'll become a smaller piece of the mix, and that Ultimate Team thing is hard to pull off. I mean, again, Take-Two will do it. It'll take them 8 to 10 years to get it right. So FIFA blew it because they gave up a pretty lucrative revenue stream for no reason, just being pigs. EA called their bluff, and then FIFA said they weren't bluffing. Soccer's hard. They've done it with basketball, which is obviously not the same, but it's good. I just think those studios are good. The football game they made was pretty good.
NFL 2K, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, to me, the two sports that are most similar that are hard to make are hockey and soccer because they flow that same kind of way. And Sega sure could do it. Or was that EA? It was Sega. Somebody knows how to do it. I don't know.
That was a long time ago. Konami used to make a decent soccer game, and it can't anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the answer. Sports sim is hard because it's got to feel right,
People really know the sports.
Yeah.
It's like if you're making fantasy games, no one really knows what it's like to throw a 200-pound axe.
Yeah, it's got to feel right.
Yeah, but everyone plays sports and they watch a ton of sports, so they have that connection.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say hockey to me was my favorite sports sim because it felt right.
It's fun to play, video game-wise, too.
Right.
Because the action never stops.
Right. Thanks for joining us on Pachter Factor on SIFTD.net. If you are a Patreon patron, we really appreciate your patronage. You're getting this real time. If you're a YouTube subscriber, you're also getting it real time. Thank you so much. If you have managed to figure out that your parents have a Prime account and you can link it to your Twitch Prime account, we're getting paid. So please do that. The way to do that is described in the show's description. So just click on that and it'll show you what to do. And if you are too lame to do any of that stuff or you have no money and you're watching a week late on YouTube, I appreciate the attention. Follow me on Twitter at Michael Pachter.